Okay, so this is how things currently stand. Just a couple of things I wanted to talk about. It's about 4 p.m. here. I'm just taking a quick 5-minute break. Gotta get back to work. But first and foremost, I love these oil rubbed bronze fans in this lantern fixture, but the ceilings in this room, old medieval feeling ceilings, are quite low, and these back 2 bedrooms at the bottom of this house in this basement were DIY projects by the previous owner, and yeah, so the dimensions are really interesting, and these rooms are great. I love them, especially the different edification touches I've added to kind of give it more of the kind of old European castle cellar feeling. But anyway, distracting myself. These fans, they're 5-speed fans. They're over here, and both of these lights and those lanterns are on a dimmer. But they had this kind of heavy, bulky metal piece that, I mean, I'm 6 feet tall, so when I would walk under here in the dark, boom, you'd knock your head into it, just give you a little tap, wake you up. But being that these are 5-speed fans, I've got them on speed 4 right now. They're about to freaking blast off into orbit. They run so fast, and you can feel behind all of the monitors that there is ample airflow, and they keep this room quite chilly, which is that's good in a room full of electronics. Good airflow for CRTs, and it's not like it will overheat in here or anything. But so yeah, I just feel like I just take those. It looks so much nicer too without those things, metal tags hanging down, those pull tabs. I love it. Just all of this, the amalgamation of all of it, just looks so nice in here. Anyway, and I was able to clear out my living room to help me accomplish a task I was needing to tend to in there. So I thought, why not at the same time hook some of this stuff up? It's just been sitting around for so long, and it was actually quite fun to do it. And I mean, I think it looks pretty beautiful. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna keep everything here, but let's set it up and see. And then, there are the 3 in the other room that tonight I'm gonna film some videos on hooking those up, and I'm gonna have to. I thought I had an extra coffee table. I don't think I do, so I'm gonna have to probably, like, these monitors are not staying in this setup, but I'm probably gonna have to use this old 80s stand, which is cool. I love having that as a part of my setup, and this other TV stand under there to house all the gadgets, consoles, speakers, gear, upscalers, arcade boards, whatever, you name it, consoles, anything. And that should probably do the trick. And then this wall, none of this will be here. It'll just be all empty when you come in. And I've kind of laid out. You guys know I have the 2 Super Neo. One's a Super Neo 29. The other one is a Neo 29, a multi-slot wired MVS cab, and a JAMA Neo candy cab. And they've been in storage for like 6 years, but I've just kind of laid out. Here's this wall with the setup. That's going to be a tricky setup. I'll do videos on it because I have to get 8 consoles over there and I have to use a little switcher. I love that table, and just finally having those big 27-inch Trinitrons to be used as like arcades, like everything in here. I'm quite pleased. It really does look like an arcade. And anyway, laying out these Home Depot boxes. Basically, they're like 28 and 29, and I've spaced these 15-inch boxes out a bit here and there. So that's like 60 inches of wall space, but where this cab ends over to the, not too far over the doorway, so you still have a comfortable amount of room. And I put them like 35 inches off the wall. That's about what those larger 29-inch monitor candy cabs do, as you can see with the Mini Cute. You don't really have so much of an issue with it extending too far. And just another box as a template. You know, what I would do is move the two, since this desk comes out 38 inches, this makeshift arcade setup, and the monitors are 27 inch, I'd put the two Neo Geo Japanese candy cabs right there, since they're 29 inch monitors as well, and they're pretty big as well, and they come out to about 35. So you'd have an effect where it kind of keeps jutting in the length of all the things on the wall, because then you get to next the mini cube, which would be much further back. It's a smaller cab, and then I'd have like a little gap where I could put maybe something kind of fun and just give it more of an arcade feel, like an arcade 1-up or something. One of the good ones that have the scanline filters, and there are a few. So I thought that would be just kind of some plans, and nothing will be here. It'll just be empty. And I don't know, man, should we keep everything up? I mean, leave it up. Use it, see how I feel for a little bit of time, but like I say, I really like it. Like how it looks, and I get everything real nice, neat and tidy. And I'm rambling here for 6 minutes. I'll get back to work, but so I pretty much, you know, I was talking about the conundrum of how to space things, and you know, I was like, maybe I'll do 9 on this wall, and I think we're gonna just keep, or 10, but I think we're just gonna keep it for this test run anyway, just 8, right? But probably it'll be condensed down to a smaller number even. It was just fun to kind of set it all up, and nice, tidy, everything where it should be. But basically, this end table and then that desk over there, they extend the same distance away from the end walls, and basically everything, all the spaces are equidistant, and everything's perfectly symmetrical, precise, engineered to a science, and it's pretty close. It's like, you can check my measurements. You should see when I hang framed artwork, I'm pinpoint accurate. So that's pretty much what we have right here. And it allows you to space each monitor. Everything just looks where it should be, spaced out perfectly. Just the symmetry of it, and you know, you get perfectly equal spaces in terms of the distance between one monitor to the next, and you know, they can be close to each other, but I think they'd prefer to have a little bit of a space so they don't interfere with each other too much. You know, I've always had these real close to each other and they don't interfere with each other at all, but sometimes you've got like a row of them like this. I don't know, it's just, also if you did have multiple people ever playing, if I leave all this set up, you have comfortable elbow room here. And this desk is too short, by the way. These are all in the candy cab spec range. Desks in the 25 to 30 inch height, I call it. You know, if your desk is like closer to 30, you're gonna have to get a little bit of a taller chair than like a candy stool. But these are all, that's 27, this is 25. The control panels extend out pretty far. And these are 25 as well. And this is, you know, it's quite a bit shorter. So you gotta kneel down to play it. I'd like to get, it's a beautiful old 80s table. Maybe I could put some, I don't know, some lumber under there to boost it up. I don't know, has anyone ever tried anything like that? Probably not. I know there are those risers, the plastic ones, but I don't know how well they work. Anyway, I'll get back to making videos tonight. Probably, I just had to do this last night, so I had to stay up late because of the situation where I needed something done in the living room and needed to clear out all that space so you could actually get in there. But so tonight I'll start much earlier and just do setup videos of what I do here. And I think I'll save this for a later day. I mean, you know, maybe next week sometime or something, because it's gonna take some thinking in terms of how to arrange everything. But, alright, I said I was just going to ramble for 5 minutes. I'm over 10 now, so finish up the workday, and I'll talk to you guys later tonight with some more setup videos. So have a nice end of your day, good evening, and we shall speak soon.